What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. Today, guys, I got my Q&A, always after SmackDown and AEW Rampage. I gotta tell you, Rampage was better than SmackDown this week. I don't know what they were thinking with SmackDown, but the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, was on SmackDown. And they were talking about Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar will be on Raw this Monday. Great. I can't wait for the match in 3 weeks at SummerSlam. In the last man standing match for the undisputed for the WWE Universal and World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar one more time in a last man standing match. Let's go! Alright, so I have 6 questions. These are all from DJ Taz 316. Thank you, dude. You're always there for me, like DJ Taz 316, Mark Boy 316, now known as the Wrestling King, formerly known as Wrestling DVD Central, but now going by the Wrestling King. I'm so glad that you're back, man. Always fun to have you on my channel. I cannot wait for the next time that we can do a video together. So, I have 6 questions. Let's get to the first one. What are your recent pickups from my buddy Michael? I got 4 right here. These 2 first. I got Rocket Man, the Elton John story. Tyron Egator, I think that's how you say his name, plays Elton John. And there's the back. One of the best films of the year, and this came out in 2019. And they are not wrong. I've watched this probably 9 times when it was on Prime Video on Amazon. And the Blu-ray exclusives comes with extended musical sequences, 10 deleted and extended scenes, sing-alongs, and over 75 minutes of bonus content. His music will inspire you. His life will surprise you. So, I got Rocket Man for $8 on Blu-ray from V-Stock. I'm so happy I have this now in my collection. The next one I got was 12 Rounds 3. Lockdown with Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. Jon Moxley. And then there's the opening. This fight will end in bullets. So now I have all 3 12 rounds. 1 was with John Cena. 2 was with Orton, and 3 was with Dean Ambrose. I cannot wait to watch that again. So then these were unboxings. So I got the Royal Rumble 2003. Now I only have to get Vengeance and SummerSlam 2003 to complete the 2003 collection. And then the video will be up of the 2003 collection. So, Royal Rumble. And it comes with insert. And then there's the back. This was a good event. Yeah, Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit for the WWE title. Triple H for Scott Steiner. Big Show versus Brock Lesnar. Winner advances to the Royal Rumble. Yeah, so I got that. And then a pay-per-view I have not seen yet, Armageddon 2003. You had triple threat for the world title, Kane, Goldberg, and Triple H. Rob Van Dam versus Randy Orton, Intercontinental Championship match. Oh, great. Battle of the Sexes. Trish Stratus and Lita versus Chris Jericho and Christian. I did not know that was on here. But look at this insert. This is the most beautiful insert I've ever seen. So that's what I got. Actually four pickups, 2 unboxings, and 2 pickups. So now let's get into the questions. Greatest moment in wrestling in your opinion by DJ Taz 316. Great way to start off this Q&A, man. Greatest moment in wrestling in your opinion. This whole event was great. You had Seth Rollins. Actually, two. 2 WrestleManias. This one first. You had Daniel Bryan versus Triple H to see who would enter the World Heavyweight title match with Batista and Orton. You had John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. Taker versus Lesnar. That wasn't great. We all cried when Taker lost the streak. I saw grown men cry that night, and I was one of them. And this is what makes the main event. This is what makes this better. Razor Ramon is put in the Hall of Fame. My heart, man, my heart. And if you see it like right there, you can't see it, but it says Randy Orton on the title. Great. Oh, here we go. Randy Orton right there, folks. And then you had Stone Cold, Rock, and Hulk Hogan. Great DVD. And then they come out with it like a year later again. You had Sting versus Triple H. You had the NWO and DX come out. You had the heist of the century with Seth Rollins winning the WWE World Heavyweight title, cashing in. You had John Cena versus Rusev. You had Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt, which I really think, still to this day, Bray Wyatt should have defeated The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. Went on to compete for the world title against John Cena at SummerSlam in 2014. And have the same run as Brock Lesnar did leading up to WrestleMania 31. You had Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton in that great RKO out of nowhere. Curve stomp into the RKO. Great. You had the Intercontinental title match. In the ladder match, you had, I think, Dean, you had John Moxley, Luke Harper, Brody Lee. Let's see. You had Daniel Bryan, Bad News Barrett, John Moxley, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, Brody Lee and Stardust Cody Rhodes. And then you had, like I said, John Cena versus Rusev for the United States title. Great show, hands down. And then the next question, favorite Royal Rumble match winner. Shinsuke Nakamura, 2018. John Cena in 2008, and then Shinsuke in 2018. That's my pick because they had a great match at WrestleMania 34, and then Shinsuke turned heel with the low blow. Favorite person to cash in their Money in the Bank? You don't even have to ask. Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 31 on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns to become your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Great fireworks, everything hands down. Great main event. Look at Triple H in his Terminator entrance. And in this one, you had Macho Man Randy Savage go into the Hall of Fame. Ronda Rousey and The Rock. Yeah. I cannot wait to watch this again, dude. Because Seth Rollins won it in 2014. He tried to cash in at Night of Champions in 2014. He couldn't because of John Cena. And then, yeah, great cash in. Next question is favorite 80s wrestler. If I hands down Ric Flair. Hands down. Or Bret Hart. This guy or Bret Hart or Hulk Hogan. But number one is Ric Flair. I mean, look at this. He had matches with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. His last match with Shawn Michaels. Like, I legit can't believe that he's going to have his last match this year. This could have been his last match. It should have, and it might as well damn be that. And guys, a great documentary here. And this came out in 2008. You had Triple H versus Ric Flair. Triple H versus Shawn Michaels. And also Shawn Michaels is... Maybe that's 90s when he grew up on me. Yeah. Great DVD. And what is your favorite John Cena moment? When he won this match. This match right here. And also when he won at the Royal Rumble in 2017. But here, right here, and one of his... In my opinion, one of the best matches of 2005 on the Raw side. Or is this a SmackDown side? Because I believe this is the SmackDown pay-per-view. Okay, so JBL versus John Cena in the I Quit match. Great insert, great disc, great main event. This is the second Judgment Day that JBL bled. Or the most bloodiest matches in history in like the 2000 era. I cannot believe this did not make the best of 2000s on that DVD that I want to get. But John Cena versus JBL in 2005, when he won the 2000, I gotta say, hands down, this is better than their WrestleMania 21 match. This right here, great main event. Crap. Nope. Everything's fine. I just dropped these 3 DVDs by accident. But no, matches with Randy Orton, John Cena versus Randy Orton at Breaking Point. I think every I Quit match that he's in is great. Well, probably besides The Miz at Over the Limit, which is probably one of my favorites. What is it? Cena versus Batista. I know he didn't win this match, but AJ Styles versus John Cena at SummerSlam 2016. That year changed everything in wrestling. Changed everything. You had Jon Moxley as WWE champion. You had AJ Styles take the championship off Jon Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, but you know who I mean. You had the new Wyatt family. Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt, and Luke Harper. Brody Lee. Which is right here. Everything just falls. But right here, Bray Wyatt, Randy Orton, and Luke Harper. We miss you, Brody. We miss you a lot. I can't believe that news when he died at 41 years old. But yeah, those are my favorite Cena moments. Oh yeah, and this is a fantasy match I would love to see, but sadly we don't see it anymore because Samoa Joe is in AEW, but John Cena versus Samoa Joe. Versus Eddie Guerrero in the parking lot brawl. Great match. My favorite Cena segments are the U.S. Open Challenge. Great. They made new stars every single week. Kevin Owens versus John Cena at Elimination Chamber. Money in the Bank 2015. Great stuff. So, this has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings. Guys, thank you for the questions. Thanks, DJ Taz 316. This has been Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, and I'm out. Peace.